breaking chains that once confined us. Close my eyes, the sky is wider. Every breath is pulling higher, higher. I'm burning through the sky, higher. On wings that never die, carry me into the endless light. Higher, I'm burning through the sky. Lift me into the light. Take me where the dreams fly higher.
Okay, so you know what's really cool? I did that whole incredible intro and nobody could hear it. All right. Well, thank you for telling me. Wow, I should have noticed. I noticed the audio mixer was not showing any bars all of a sudden. I'm like, oh, that's great. I just did this cool intro and nobody heard it. All right. At least you guys got to listen to some sweet, epic, uplifting trance. Cool. Well, we'll edit all that out in post. In the meantime, welcome to Rengage, the place where you leave your coat and your troubles at the door. We talk about games, we play games. You saw me in complete verbal silence pour my lemon ginger tea with a dab of honey in it. I have it for every stream, and I was recommending highly that when you come here and join us, have your own beverage ready. Let us know what you're drinking too. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just some water is good for you too. But it's all about making the most of our time together and just having some great relaxation here. And then our time is kind of limited, so we're gonna go ahead and pop over to the game mode here. Now, is the game capture working? Well, it's set for Call of Duty, isn't it? Let's switch it for Darkest Dungeon. There we go. All right. Let's hop back into our confession because we really would like to, I don't know about y'all, but I would kind of like to get through this. I very much like some Darkest Dungeon, but I also like getting it out of the way so we can move on. We've got one more region to go. I don't think we have anything pressing at the end. We have Head in the Sand when damage becomes blind. It's not the best thing in the world to have, so let's see if we can clear that up. It's done. And what are our relationships like? Unfriendly with Dismas. Okay, so our Hellion and our two strikers, you could say, really need to drink together. At 9, that's not the worst thing. It's not great, but it'll have to do. Touching dirges. We have space, so let's try this. So you can see we've got I can't gesture with the mouse. We have an 80% chance of positive relationship. And this goes for everybody. So it's gonna do every pair. Some of them can take it though. Okay. We'll put the taunt on him just for fun of it. I might save this cloak for the final boss, and then I doubt fire is gonna be a thing right now. We'll save that for the final boss as well.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
This would have been good to know about. We're gonna grab this though. I don't know if we'll really need it, but the idea is that after this region we're about to do, we also want that right now.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
We're kind of pre-buying things because the next store may not have a huge amount for us. Some blight resistance will be great here. We're over encumbered, but that's okay. Nobody cares. I don't really mind taking on stress, at least not right now.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Trinkets aren't that useful here. Inventory, okay, blah, blah, blah.
One
Let's buff
learns
up.
quickly when survival demands it.
We need to make the most of these. And I think what's going to be most useful might honestly be Bulwark of Faith for him. That's his tanking role there. For this one, I think Raucous Revelry heals her, but helps everybody out with stress, and also apparently now gives them regeneration. That will go a very long way. Okay, so you can imagine we get 2 regeneration from the Hellion, and then when we use, where is it? Is it this? Yeah, Divine Comfort. We're gaining 3 regeneration for everybody. So, I mean, we're gonna start dispensing that. That's what's gonna happen. That's great news. All right, so the last thing we need to do is promote one more thing. I do like the idea of stealing positive tokens, but we don't use Duelist Advance that often. I think it might come down to Wicked Slice. When we have to use it, we do need it to really be meaningful.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
So we're gonna switch out the Almanac. I guess we already did, so we have that. Gives a passive bonus for the Foeter? Actually, not sure how to pronounce that. And then I want to get rid of that and add...
Experimentation. Your academic instincts serve you well.
All right, we have to go here. There's rough patches. That's not going to be great. And we don't really care about Candles of Hope, to be honest, so we're going to pick it.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Well, here I was talking about, wow, I don't really care about stress, but Reynald is not doing great. Let's see if we've got something for him before we head out. I don't want him to freak out. There we go. Some whittling tools. This removes negative quirks, but also stress. That's fine. We have the cash right now, so let's spend it. Book of Bawdry Tales, or Bawdy Tales. Bawdry. All right, that should be plenty. Let's M. Huh. That should be fine for now. We'll save these negative trait things for later. Let's continue building relationships right now. Come on, click. Clickety click. There we go. Everyone should be feeling pretty good about each other. We'll apply this to him. That'll give him some of the blight resistance that he will probably need if he's going to tank anything. I think that's it for now. I don't think we're gonna deal... Well, that's right. The next boss might have fire damage. I know, it's a lot of prep, but I think it'll go a long way. Wait, send the puppy out. There we are, we're back. This would be a great trinket for the leper. He thrives on being blinded. I think we're set. Let's get to the road. Like, we got a lot of ground to cover. Let's cover these relationships right quick. Should all be positive.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Respectful is probably my favorite.
While the heart still beats, desire will never die.
Okay. Amorous, they're removing buffs from each other. Nice. Or debuffs. Nice.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
So hopeful tends to reduce stress. Amorous tends to heal or... And then... Yeah, respectful, they tend to buff each other up. I think they also, depending on which ones they are, I think respectful, they'll join in attacks. And amorous, they might actually step in and take an attack for the other person. So I think this should be great. All right.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
All right, I don't need to see everything. So we need to get here to the lair. That's actually just right up here, so we're just gonna keep left. We absolutely have to, because if we don't get a trophy, we get to the inn, that's the end of the run. You don't die, like it's...
Ruts in the roadway. There is a barricade ahead.
Like, it doesn't break the challenge, but it does make us have to start over, and I really don't want to do that. I mean, we're tough. We can handle it. All right. So we're going to use Grape Shot Blast to hit the last two. So these are, like, amped up guys from the, oh, what's he called? The Chirurgeon. And they are imbued with extra power, so they're all just a bit tougher. That's okay. We'll take as many off the board as we can before they get their turns. I do like that.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Let us hope to finish this quickly. All right. You're done. Just have a seat right
Easily
there.
dispatched.
I really like that double hit. So he's got a bleed effect, although it's only going to do 1 damage. Who's next? Okay. This one. That might be enough. No, I don't think it will. He still gets a turn. Like I said, in turn-based things, I always try to take out whoever's got the yellow bar down here, whoever's got a chance to act next. The fewer hits we take, the better. And she heals whenever she kills a target. I think that's bleeding. So,
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
all right. I probably could have set an option. I've never tried it, but there is an option available to speed up the stagecoach portion of this, but usually that's not a big deal. Usually I kind of like the ride because it really just sets the tone. Okay, yeah, we don't need to see that. We do need to go here.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
I think it is. We got plenty of armor now. It's gonna take a hit, that's okay. We got lots of that. That's what it's for. True purpose can only be found in death. Sounds like an Agent Smith kind of thing. All right. An ambush.
The landowner's manor.
Do you hear the child's cries?
Yeah, the only problem I have with this boss is that it's like a freakish baby monster. And I'm like, did it have to be? Could it be one of these monsters? These things are gross, but they're better off. So they get an ambush, so we're shuffled out of order, which is not great. We have 3 fights to get through. We have 2, like, ad phases, you could say, and then the boss phase where we just face the Harvest Child by itself. We have no choice but to spend our turn moving. He's up front. It's not ideal for him, but I do need to hit these things. I didn't expect to be knocked out of position like this. She'll spend her turn backing up. And he'll just do a Holy Lance. Let's go for... I think we need to get rid of these things. It's like the 2 things up front are fodder. These 2 are the ones that are going to do the damage, but they eat them and gain armor and regeneration, so we got to take them off the table. Especially when we're in this weird larval slop. Gross. Everything about these things is gross. So, like I said, we need to get them out of here. Unfortunately, I can't move any... Can't hit any harder.
Bravo!
We'll strike the one in the back because this one's going to regenerate for a couple turns. I guess they still eat the corpses. Gross. Alright. So now she can use her movement ability to strike and move. Maybe that wasn't the best move because now she can't move or be moved, which means he can't move. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
A righteous action.
Steady yourself.
Okay, well, that's more stress than I would prefer to take. I do need to get Dismas back. It's just not going to be in the cards in this match. Okay. Just get rid of that one now, because that regeneration will bring her back.
The work
Or
continues.
it, I should say. That one might... No. 2 hit points left. Okay, well, I don't feel as bad. I feel worse if it was 1. I can't hit anything, so... Don't skip. Let's just take that time to step on back. Now we're finally almost lined up. Oh, she is not doing great. Let's do Adrenaline Rush to heal up. And he can't do anything, but he can tank. You know, I feel like my chat is not displaying properly. Yes, proceed to the next battle. While it's doing that, I'm gonna make sure that the stream chat is going because it seems to be off. Like, not literally, but it does appear to be wonky. These are the real struggles that we have to deal with. Alright, how in the world? Oh, chat, there we go. Okay, embed. It's the things we do. Chat, that, apply, close. Alright, well, maybe it was working the whole time and I'm just a dummy. Alright. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, so we got a guy with a cart. That's not great news. You can only hit one. But when we use this, because he's respectful of Reynald, he'll amplify his attack. So we'll just use that. That's a decent hit.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
All right. I kind of want to throw on Divine Comfort for now. We're not really hurting at this point, but it's not the worst idea to... Ooh. It's not the worst idea to mitigate some of that health loss. I mean, we are about to deal with a boss fight. This one... Gross. Take that. All right. I'm gonna take one out, slap the other. How did you get back there again? I wasn't watching. Yeah, I'm just playing the game. I'm not watching what I'm doing. Bring it down. All right. So I still think this does hit a lot harder. Yeah, we just need to. There we go. Whoa. We need to just hit this thing as hard as we can, as much as we can.
Malaise, measured and steady.
She can't move at this point. So if they have 5+ stress, is that what he's got? He's got 4, so it's not going to do any good. All right, we'll just chop through these things and, you know, step on up. Just keep wailing on it. So the strategy is going to get really messy with the boss, because honestly, I don't understand the mechanics. No, don't eat that and heal things. All right, well, that's not unfixable. We'll just chop it right back down, right? It will definitely croak on its next turn, but we'll do it now.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
25 inventory slots. Okay, that sounds fun. These are all the goodies we're gonna get when we win. And we have to win, because if we don't, this run is done. Look at this horrible thing.
The harvest is here. Pity those with a place at the table.
So, this is one of those movement management kind of bosses, I guess. How do I zoom in on them? Okay, well, I don't know. There's a way to see its abilities and things. So we kind of need to keep our defenders in the front, because this thing's got some nasty move when because it will also move around. When it moves up front, it's just like this big time hit. But we do need to just thrash it as much as we can. Which, it's in a good spot right now to do just that. And him, we do not want to take these out. I think there might be one that's okay to hit, but I think otherwise the intention is to keep ourselves safe from it. All right, I think, yeah. We just got to hit it as much as we can and debuff it too. Like, So that thing just moves right up, doesn't it? So we see the situation, and they have their own motivations for doing so. These things force you to move forward, and somehow this one got vulnerable, so that's not great. Let's unblind him. And yeah.
Well done.
Okay, I must taste of it. So when you get to the front, you gotta feed the hunger. So you lose max health, and I guess you don't feel stressed. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess. Delectable. Gross. Some things you can go your whole life not see, and that's one of them.
A slow dissection.
I really need this gone.
End.
I don't think I have any way to do that. No. Oh no. Oh, the Maws of Life. We're still okay though. Like, we're doing way better than this thing is. Alright. Yeah, it's unfortunate that he's blind and he's out of things to fix it. Still hits. You gotta feed the heat. They're just going insane. Realistically, I should be managing this fight a lot better, but I don't know the mechanics as well as I should. One more hit and we're done. That's partly why. Okay. So prior to this, I did a different one from that jungle we're in, the Dreaming General, but we just don't have enough back rank hits to really work with that one. And as we saw, the mechanic for this one just isn't that big of a threat to us. It's like, yeah, we move out of position, but it's not all that bad because we have ways to move back, and we can still hit the Harvest Child from any position we are in. All right, so what do we got? Some ghastly gruel. Each hero on turn end possibly regenerates. This is great. Okay, that could be incredible. And then applying some. Okay, well let's get that going. So, like, we really don't. I like the idea that the Hellion in front could receive 50% extra healing, but honestly, I think she's okay on regeneration. So let's just get this to someone who is dishing up healing, because a 1 in 3 chance of regenerating, I think that's regeneration. That might just be heal. That might just be heal. I think I'm thinking of the old icon. Yep, okay. So that weird plus like that is regenerate. Okay, well, that makes more sense. Gotta pay better attention to that. So Dismas applies. I think this might be really good for him. He might apply Blight when he hits, and since he's often hitting 2 targets together, that might be really good for him. But this might even be even better for Reynold, since again he's striking the front 2 targets, and those tend to be the tanky kind of guys. We should put debuffs on them whenever we can to try to whittle down their hit points. I wonder if we should put the... Nah. Okay, everything else is fine. And then he needs... Here's his item. Okay. What we need is some stuff. You get that. You also get that to heal Blight. He can heal blindness, and then she can adding 2 debuffs at random. That sounds great. I still have extras. I have a lot of extras. All right, how do I get rid of this? Shift click. Really don't need that. 2 more things. I like the speed, but nah. And I honestly don't plan on using that. Or that. Or that. That. Or that. Hey, so there we go. We're moving right along. Guess I should look at the map. Like, where else are we gonna go? We get to deal with cultists, and then we'll do an assistance encounter where we actually help people. Wouldn't that be nice? Gosh, we can actually avoid a lot of fights. That'll help us move along. Let's see if we can burn through these cultists. Their very presence is a stain! Alright. Yeah, dodge. That's fine, I guess. If I remember right, Reap is going to steal these tokens. It does! It either stole them or it cleared them out. Alright, let's see if we can take out this clown back here. We can't. It's invincible. Some anti-venom to him. And we really need to get rid of that altar. Critical hit, that's fun. And a shield. Okay. Now can we hit? Yeah. Such passion. Save some of that for later. Wow. I guess these 2 are amorous, so that makes sense. Alright, I think I'm gonna keep working on the altar. We have 2 people who can hit the back rank. Alright. Because she can hit that cherub, I think? Yeah. Took away his strength token, but that's okay. Let's see what we can steal. Yoink. We got the critical hit off of them. We got some bleeds, but we're doing okay. Both of those gone. No. Now, was that the cowardice buff that sends him back when he hits or something? As is often the case, I don't read the buffs and debuffs. It's partially because I can't. Like, I still don't know how to actually examine that guy. Is it up here? No. I just keep trying in vain to remove some stress.
Simple kindness.
Okay. We're just gonna keep reaping a grim harvest.
A master stroke.
Nice. Have at them. The hits just keep coming. Might as well use this to heal up a little bit, and then take that one out so we can move along.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
All right, let's move along.
Whispers.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, so we are going to go to the assistance encounter. Part of that is just so we don't have to keep fighting. We can do that well, but it eats up a lot of time. If we have everything we need, if we could fight the final boss right now, we would. I mean, maybe not exactly right now, but... yeah, you get the drift.
Facing oblivion, these folk have kept their honor. Have you?
Alright, so... we can gain a bunch of flame. Click and hold hero to... what? Okay. We get some kind of treasure, some stagecoach thing. We get some extra armor. This costs a couple gold pieces. That's not a
The
big deal.
Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
See, looting trinkets would have been great in any other region. That won't help us. Anymore. That won't help us. No, no. Alright, we're good. We'll have to deal with that again, but, you know, we're flying along. We're gonna go to the cache. To get more stuff to throw out. I keep running over these things. You get goodies from each one, but yeah. Usually it's slime mold. Alright. We're just gonna go in guns blazing and try to burn through these guys as fast as we can. Just like that. This guy's a tank, this guy's not. Probably should have hit both of them, but, you know, what are you gonna do?
Oof. Steady yourself.
Oh, that would have been like almost 30 hit points. Like that was a total of 29. That might have actually put him on death's door. Okay, well. So that might have been a tactical error on my part, you know? We can make mistakes. Man, that's okay though. We're gonna spend that turn removing stress though. That is the harder thing to heal. There we go. That's how respectful works. I love it. It's just like a nice riposte. Let's, well, just keep blasting. I'm a little surprised at how much damage he's taken. That's pretty rough. I don't really want him to burn a turn to heal. And I don't want him to hit us back. I was hoping to spend a turn with the enemy kind of contained,
We are
healing
the
up.
flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
This goes, that we can keep. That, it seems useful, but it's probably not. 10% crit is nice. Can anybody afford to carry it? Actually, she can. Perfect. It's like a chance of critical hit, or just a solid 10% increase at all times. And a chance of being vulnerable. Just, no.
Voracious and decadent, the landowners and peasants alike descended into an orgy of consumption.
Here we are again. We just have so much stuff. We're definitely gonna keep the healing stuff. We'll get rid of that. My goodness. We gotta make, well, we will have to just discard the slime mold. All right, Alright, so we can do assistance encounter. But we have a fight here. Yuck. Okay. Oh, it's fight, counter, fight. Fight. Okay. There's a lot of battles. I'm mostly concerned, though, with the Oblivion Tears, but we have that to reduce it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll go left. We have no real choice.
Let us temper this world's cruelty. Just a little.
Temper the world's cruelty just a little. That's literally what this whole stream is about. All right. Sometimes I am amazed at things off screen that you cannot see. All right, don't know what that is. That might be, well, that's not food items. That's scouting, we've already got. My goodness, we just can't win. We'll go with that. The relationship was highest. It was apparently 20, so it could take that hit. We'll take those. Oh my goodness.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
You can carry no more. Let's just get rid of these. I like the idea of that almanac trick. If you've got all 4, I think those bonuses apply to the mountain boss, but I just, maybe I'll regret that. I've never tried it though.
Loathing festers.
I kind of don't want to take the risk of it either. All right, cultists. Lay waste to these walking atrocities. It's like drive-by cultists. Got these guys we need to get rid of fast.
Excellent work.
Okay, so these guys apply knockback when they hit. That's gonna get messy. He's so close to being dead. Oh, they apply it to us when we hit them, not when they hit us. Okay, well that's the worst thing that's ever happened. It kind of works.
Awash in turmoil.
Realistically, the only one that can't move is the Vestal in the back. And it does take away some of our strongest attacks, but chip damage still counts. Like, we'll take our damage wherever we can get it.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
We really need that gone. Goodness. Oh, what do we got? We got 8 hit points left, plus 2 in there. I suspect that judgment is not going to be enough. So I should probably just remove the tokens. We'll have to try it. The critical hits from that are not great. Like, I think that was an okay trade. Yep, now we're just chipping it down. He's just gonna do inspiring cries for himself, though. Look at that. He went from irritable to tense after just this monstrous, roaring, just shout. Okay, whoop. So we're gonna use highway robbery and take those positive tokens. Why didn't I get to... Oh, maybe I didn't pump it up. Well, it said steel. I don't know why we didn't get to keep them.
Stupendous!
But that thing is done.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
All right. I'm gonna leave these behind. I've managed my inventory enough.
Festers.
All right, so can we avoid... Yes, so we can go here, we get hit. Well, we get 2 battles. Get battle, that, and the hoarder. I'd really like to do the hoarder. The hoarder tends to have a whole bunch of trinkets and stuff. And I think we've got plenty of... We got plenty of baubles to buy them. So, we'll deal with the highway robbers. Ah, of course, it's a cannon. So we'll deal with these guys first. It'd be nice to hit the cannon, but he's gonna just really mess us up on stress. We'll let her build up her conviction because that'll let her put some debuffs onto the cannon when that time comes. Alright. I kind of like the idea of putting this clown in the front. He's already going to be kind of in a bad way. Maybe
Hold
not.
fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
That doesn't help when this thing's back here ready to just blast us.
The work continues.
Can I don't think taunt is going to help. I think I just need to get rid of these things, just like that. So pull it forward so we can just clobber it. And now we can use... We've got 2, so that's going to apply weakness tokens to it. That'll cut its attack in half. More or less. Like, I don't think 3 is half of 13, but it has been some time. 18 down to 4. All right. Yeah, take a minute to scream. There we go. And yeah, just clobber it. I guess it doesn't necessarily consume the tokens unless it gave you a benefit, if that makes sense. Take that away and just let the Hellion go bonkers. It's not this close. Misfire, misfire. Nope. Still not the worst thing. All right.
An unexpected find.
I love unexpected finds. Okay, that's done. We'll go here. One more fight, and then the cultist rampart. Now, I do have a feeling that we're gonna have to have a part 4 just because we're gonna run out of time together, which I think is heartbreaking. That does stress damage to me. I'm trying to pick this out. Just leave it behind. It'll be fine. All right, so we go this way.
The sounds
Battlesome.
of soldiery carry upon the wind.
This is gonna be like the group of soldiers with a barricade with spikes on it. Oh, a mini boss. Okay.
The war is lost.
Yet the warlord fights on.
All right, you're in for a treat. We're all in for a treat. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting this. Let's Okay, so this thing is pumping up both of these guys. I suspect we don't want to leave the minion. He's got 100 hit points. I'm trying to decide who I hit first. Forget it. Let's just try this. I might regret that later. Let's just eat up those strength tokens. We'll just pilfer it. I wonder if this can work. I'm pretty sure we'll still have to get rid of this guy.
Steady yourself.
That did a whole bunch of stuff. I don't.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Okay, so this is the worst thing that's ever happened. Vulnerability plus combo token. Everything about that is horrible. It's not gonna help her, is it? No. I don't know what to think about that. I don't like it. That is gonna be... Ugh. This would be a tragically stupid way to die. I guess we can retreat. But that seems kind of contrary to the base game and the idea of the dare here. Plus, I don't want to add any more loathing. We can't get rid of it. We're just gonna have to be tough. There, be blind for a bit. Maybe we do need to kill this thing all the way in the back here.
Stupendous.
And this needs to go too, I guess. She healed and somehow stealthed at death's door. So that seems cool. Everybody needs regeneration. Let's take all of those things from you. I don't like it. Oh no. You might be like, yeah, but Rand, you're mismanaging this.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Yeah, I just, might be. I know his stress is building, but my stress is building now. So that thing's gone. That's gonna stop pumping them up, hopefully. I feel like if we get rid of this minion, he summons another one. That would probably be our luck.
Fellowship forged through toil.
Man. That guy just adds a ton of debuffs. I guess that's what warlords do best. So he'll croak next turn. And now it's time to start kind of taking control here. Part of that is going to be tanking. The other half is going to be shooting. It really bites to waste a critical hit like that. And that.
Excellent work.
All right. There we go. So yeah, the little skull here is just, you take a, I guess it's a 50-50 shot of taking stress damage every turn. That's not as bad. We got bleed damage, but they're regenerating more than they're losing.
no time to falter.
This is not a great fight to be taking this much damage in before the
stroke.
before the third cultist mountain boss, because they're going to give us an exemplar, I think, and that's not good times. All right, let's get down to business with this guy. One hit point. One hit point. We gotta hit him however we can, though. Burning up those healing things. So he's got execution. It's not gonna help, but I think we can do it. I know we can do it. If she gets a turn. Oh, she doesn't. He's got one more death blow, armor token. This is tough. He's got 2 turns in a row coming up right here.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
There we go. What a way to finish that.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Apply on critical hit, and then... Okay, let's just take that with us. So at least we get a cool trinket, but yeah, we took a lot more damage than I would have liked. We get, a little bit of traveling heal, but we've lost enough wheels that we don't get that full benefit.
His stifled smirking betrays a malign madness.
All right, let's hope that was worth it. All right, so the Vestal can get stuff. The galvanizing goblets, like some of the best things in the game that you can get are from the Hoarder. And it's hard to tell if any of these are useful. I am trying to read them fast because I'm not gonna bore you with reading every single thing about everything. I do kind of like this hint of home. When you're hit, you have it's a low chance, but you do have a chance of gaining regeneration. We've got no shortage of baubles down here, so might as well try it. None of this is going to help us a whole lot. Old barrel of whiskey will, though. I think that'll work. And then there's this other stuff. If we equip a flammable item, why not?
Power in such a little thing.
That might be all we take. I mean, there's still going to be an in. Whoops, getting the wrong buttons here. Then we can sell stuff to the Hoarder. Like, I just don't think I'm going to use that. I'll just free up some space right quick. That's a flammable item right there. So we'll be able to equip that and have the Vestal gain the benefit, darn it, of the trinket. Alrighty. I feel like I'm gonna have to leave this on a cliffhanger.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
Yeah, because I think we're hitting the end of our allotted time together, and we're gonna have to end it right at Oblivion's Rampart, which again vexes me kind of to no end. But that's kind of the way it's gonna have to be. Oh, I'm sorry to do that to you. I'm sorry to do it to myself. The game deserves a nice, clean ending and wrap up. But, you know, such is life. That is the whole point. We pop in here for a little bit, we play as long as we can, and we have a great time, and then we move ourselves along. But I had fun, and I hope you did too. Almost done with the tea. Next time, make sure you bring your beverage, though. That'll make this whole experience a lot better. I'm not guaranteeing that we'll play Darkest Dungeon next time. We probably should. We really got to finish it and just get the dare off of the table before we're moving to other stuff. But I'll probably just pick something at random, just like I do in my free time. And next time we'll bring in some more of the actual news discussion. There just wasn't a whole lot to talk about this time because, frankly, the Video Game Awards have been talked to death and everybody in the world already covered it. So I suspect you already know. But we'll come back again next time. And we are going to have a blast wrapping this up. In the meantime, be sure to have a quality day. We'll see you next time.